You know, I'm out with my grandson Benjamin this morning, and we could be fishing for big game fish, and we might a little bit later. It's about 11 a.m., and we've got beautiful conditions. And because yesterday we got a bunch of pumpkin seeds that were like 7 to 9 inches, today I got some worms, and we're going to be using them for bait. Now, this is a very interesting worm container. It's one of my favorite. And one thing that I've learned over the years is that the best way to keep worms in the summertime is put them on ice. So all I've done is taken 4 worms. They don't freeze, and even when the ice melts and you get ice water, they're fine. And then when I get home, I'll put them into the fridge along with the other ones. Now this container has 2 stages. So I'm going to just take one worm out, and I'm going to, because we're going to use just little pieces of worm, I'm going to turn that, and I'm going to take the top off so it's easy for us to get the worm. So there's the worm right there. And he's going to stay cool because the underneath has the ice. So, and then I'm going to close that, because in the summertime, the last thing you want is for your worms to get soggy and to die. So let me just take a small section of worm, just like that. Close that in there so nothing happens to it. And I'm going to take our little jig. So this is going to be Benjamin's rig. We've got a very light fluorocarbon leader. And I'm going to go like this, just like that. We're going to use some soft plastics later, but for Ben, I want to make sure that he gets some fish on. So this is a very good tip if you fish worms, whether you're using, like a crawler rig on the bottom, like a live bait rig, or you're fishing with a worm harness, or even like this, tipping a jig even for walleye. If you put the fish on ice and you've got a nice container like that, you'll keep them fresh and you'll catch more fish.